Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Women Issue. And thank you once again for joining us. And today I've got two special guests with me. To my right hand side is Mrs. Mosunmola Bernard. Thank you for coming this afternoon.
You're welcome.
And I've got another guest who is Ada Nwachukwu. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Ada Nwachukwu is also a presenter on Tina Talk Show, if I'm right.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much for coming. And mommy, I'll come to you. I just want to give you a few minutes to talk about yourself to us today.
I'm a pensioner in this country anyway. I have kids, grown-up kids, and they're not living around here with me. They're all over Europe anyway. And what they call it, I'm a widow also. I'm a widow. Long time I'm a widow. So I occupy myself with few things at least to keep me going.
Keep you
busy. But I love to something like Bible reading together with people, going to the Bible. That's my favorite.
Oh, thank you very much for coming today. Yes. And I'm gonna come to you as well.
Okay, that's great.
That's good. Yeah. I'm gonna come to you to just introduce yourself.
Yes, yes. Okay. My name is Ada Nwachukwu, as she rightly introduced me. Also, I'm a presenter on Tina Talk Show. So what I do on Tina Talk Show is a TV station that, a platform that is dedicated to the society, the organizations, government, the environment, families, youths, looking at what is going on beneath the surface. You understand? Looking at marriages, anything that relates to the society, to the people. So that is what I bring on my talk show.
That's good.
Yeah. So so when you talk about what you want to do, the topic, I can really relate to it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you all for coming. And to my viewers today, I have two very interesting topics today, and I want your opinion. Please call in and have your own opinion. There was a lady that came to me. I think she wrote to me a few months ago, over a month now. But because I had other clients that line up that need to treat their issues, so she wrote to me. She said that our wedding is in 3 months' time. And she's been dating this particular guy for over a year. She only just found out like 3-4 weeks ago that this guy she's dating is not who he said he is. And now they've there is plan going on for their wedding in 3 months' time and everything. And I asked her what's the problem. She said she really wants to back out of this wedding. That number one, this man is supposed in question has 2 different child, which she did not even know about. She just found out 3-4 weeks ago. And another thing, he said it works, which he doesn't.
Okay. Very interesting.
So he said he dressed up to go to work every day in suits. She thought that where the supposed husband to be in 3 months' time goes to work is for his, the company is for his friend and not his.
Okay.
So he always dressed up every morning to go to work. That he's going to work, and she believes he's also going to work. Even at the moment, the present flat he lived in does not even belong to this guy. It belongs to this friend that owns the company where he said he's working, but he's not working there. You know the way maybe I'm your friend, you have a company, I dressed up to come there to support you. It's not that we are co-workers, we're not. You are still the owner. I have nothing I'm inputting in your company. So she found out 3 weeks ago, and the wedding is going to be in 3 months' time. She said that she's already spent up to 13,000 to 14,000 pounds on this wedding. I'm like, okay, you said it's not working. Where did they get the money that you guys spent on the preparation for the wedding? He said no, that she was the only one that spent the money. That what it all that was that there is a project they want to do in the company, and they need to put the money they have in the project. So by the end of this month, the project will be yielding profit. Then he can give her back all the money she has spent so far. So which is why she started spending her own money. Now she found out all these things. So she said that the problem she has at the moment is that the dad said that she should opt out of the wedding. But the mom said she has to go on with the wedding. You know, mothers, the way they behave, like, oh, we've already taken a shwebi, we've put things in place, you know, a lot of people are coming all over the world. You can't just opt out of this wedding in just 3 months. That after all, this guy has pleaded that he's going to get a job after the wedding. Now she's confused and she wants the public to advise her on what to do. If she should go ahead with the wedding or opt out of the wedding. So mommy, I'm going to come to you first. What do you think she should do?
Firstly, the foundation of that wedding is not going to stay. Because if it happens they get married, there is going to be problem. The husband is a liar. It's not trustworthy at all. The friend is a liar too.
That was covering up for him.
Yes, covering for him. And this man has no job. And secondly, this lady, because of money, that lady must be somebody earning very well.
Yeah, she's earning a lot.
Now, definitely that man is going to be a problem to that lady. If it's lucky that now she got pregnant along the way, what's going to happen? Once she has a baby for him, that's the end of the show. People will be pleading, oh please look after your child and start looking for a job for her. What is the qualification of this man? What type of background that man's have? Because this is a very delicate issue. Not delicate, so easy. It's better, as for me, it's better for the lady to get quickly out of the show. For her mommy to be telling you, oh, I spent a lot, if it is 1 million, she really needs to forget all about it.
All about the money.
Forget all about it. It's your loss. It's, just forget that, because there's a lot of things coming after the wedding.
Yeah.
My mommy now is telling the lady, no, you have to go on. And the dad is really, he's a man.
Yeah.
He knows better than the woman. The attitude of men, that the papa, the dad knows it very well.
Of course.
Until if he is following the advice of her mom, he's the one who will be telling, she will be the one telling the lady, oh, I could have told you not to do it. I didn't even know it's going to get worse like this. Once you find out this man is a liar, you must get out of the association or relationship or what they call it. There is no life in that marriage. I tell you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna come to you about that.
Very
What do you think?
Very interesting, honestly.
Yes,
I agree with you, ma. The foundation
It's faulty.
That's the word. The foundation is faulty, you know. And this is what I see there is a lady who, once she's aware that, okay, she later, maybe recently, started to realize that, you know, the place he say he works, it doesn't work, and a lot of things where he lives, he doesn't live there, and things like that.
He lives there, but it's not even. He doesn't. He's not even the one that's paying the rent.
Okay. So, oh, he's not the one paying the rent.
The house
Now-
belongs to his friends.
Now, what? And she's aware of that.
She wasn't aware. She just got to know.
Eventually,
yeah.
start to know all these things. So now, if she, okay, the main thing is that she's not aware of them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes some ladies are aware of these things,
You're right.
but they will believe that there are going to be changes, especially if the man is very good at manipulations.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you know, this business, as soon as the investment start to yield money, you know, we're going to live good. Even though I'm living in this place, it's my friend's accommodation, but very soon we're going to have our own
house.
A lot of women, out of desperation,
You're right.
yeah, to get into the so-called marriage, yeah, they found themselves entangled in a web that they cannot come out of. You understand? So now, good thing that the thing there is that she wasn't aware. So, and this is why I would approach it, because on the basis that she wasn't aware. Now that she's found out about all these things, you understand? The foundation, if the foundation is ruined, if a building that is constructed on a ground that is not solidly laid, the foundation, it is going to fall. That is one of the things you need to look at. The house is going to collapse.
Of course.
For sure.
You understand? So, like you rightly said, if she eventually gets pregnant in the process, she is going to be the one. Just like, I mean, if a man cannot even find a way to contribute towards a wedding, that means the wedding needs to wait.
Of course.
Thank you.
The wedding needs to wait. So, this is a lesson to so many women. If a man said to you, you pay it and I'll pay you back later, he is not ready.
That's it.
You understand? So do not invest your own money because you are the one. Doesn't it? Let me approach it biblically a little bit. Okay, just a hint. Yeah, okay, because we are trying to attract everyone. Yeah. Now, but okay, let me put it in the society because I don't tend to be religious when I'm doing my things. You understand? So let us say the way the society portray who the leader is the man, isn't it?
Yes.
So in terms of, and who takes the wife is the man. So if you're coming to take me, you must be prepared.
Of course.
That is the mistake women do. We want to take that position.
No way.
We want to take that position, and that is why the backlash. Unfortunately, that is why what is happening. Because one, he is not ready. He hasn't got accommodation to stay on. That is his. He hasn't got business to that is going to bring money. No. He's not ready. There's nothing he's putting into the wedding. Come on, he's not ready. If he's ready, he would. I mean, you can support your fiance.
Of course,
you can support. You can.
But he has to donate something into it.
Of course.
Yes.
You can't sponsor your wedding.
Yes.
Because it means that he's not ready like you are. You understand? So it's about being patient and just wait. Honey, you know I love you, but even if you have the money, ladies, even if you have the money, just keep it for a while until he's ready. Until he's ready, keep it for a while. Don't try to, because your friends are getting married.
You have to go.
The clock is ticking. The age is no more on my side. I need to have a baby now. Everyone, I want to see myself in a wedding dress. That is what prompts most women to be the investors in wedding.
Thank you.
And again, like just a quick one on the mom. And I love what your take on the mother.
Yes.
The mother is not looking beyond the marriage.
All. It's her own pleasure now.
The mother is not looking beyond. Beyond the wedding, but the father has.
Yes.
You understand? The father has quickly noticed that the foundation is corrupted.
It is.
But the mother is looking about, like use the word ashwebi, the money she has invested on her own side. She probably has even invested on her own side.
On her own side, that's just it.
You know mothers now, like, my daughter's wedding, hey, that's the, you know what I'm saying? So
3 months after everything is...
That's it. Thank you very much. In case you're just joining on this afternoon, what we're talking about is a lady that's meant to get married in 3 months' time, and unfortunately the supposed husband that's meant to be in 3 months' time is not who he said he is, and now she wants to back out of the wedding. The dad asked her to leave, but the mom asked her to stay. So you can call in and join us if you want to have a say. And when she called me, there is something I said to her. You guys dated for a year. Agreed. I said, okay, when you were dating, didn't you try to find out more? I know at times, I'm not going to say men, as individual, we can be very deceiving. We only let people know what we want them to know. Yes. So I'm not going to just say men.
No, not generically.
I'm not just going to say men alone.
No,
We only let people know what we want them to know.
Yes.
So, but one thing I asked her, has there ever been a time that you both sit down to talk about what are his dreams? What is his vision? If you want to enter into a relationship, fine, but when you're planning about marriage, then you need to start asking each other tough questions. Like, okay, marriage is for a lifetime. We want to spend our lifetime together. What are your dreams? What are your visions? Let's see if we have the same vision. Let me see how I can support your vision and how you can support mine. Because we can't just go into marriage like this. We need to come together as one. I need to be able to support what you want to do. You also need to be able to support me. To every woman out there, please don't just get into marriage because your friends are getting into marriage. To be bitter, hey, is a long time suffering.
I tell you.
Yeah.
See, staying single and happy is better than staying married and bitter. Think about it very well.
Yeah.
When you're bitter in that marriage, believe me, it will affect your kids. It will even affect you. At the end of the day, the both of you will go your separate ways. So before you get into marriage, sit down, talk about what you want to achieve in 5 years' time. If the lady wants to spend the next 5 years on training up the kids, what do you want to do after the kids are 10 years old? After they're 5 years old? Husband, what do you want to do? Are you planning to have your own company? Are you planning to work for someone for the next 10 years? If we need to set up a company, how much do you think we need? Don't just get into marriage for marriage's sake.
Yeah, true.
But most ladies get into marriage today for marriage's sake.
Yeah, wrong motive.
What most ladies want these days is a wedding and not a marriage.
Yeah.
God.
Even if it lasts for one month.
They want a wedding, but they don't want a marriage. Because recently, even some of my friends have gotten married. I'm not going to mention names. After 2 years, they're no more together. You need to see this elaborate wedding they had. Even our so-called celebrities.
Yeah, we'll see them.
They've divorced after 6 months, after 1 year. Think about the money they spent. You know, I read something on Instagram on my way coming to the studio this morning. A guy put something there that don't be as foolish as a man who borrowed money to have an elaborate wedding. 6 months after the divorce, he's still paying for the loan.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Big problem.
Yeah. I mean, like the lady, the lady, whoever it is, because this can relate to anyone out there. You know, may have even borrowed the money. May have borrowed the money that she has spent already.
Even if it is 50-50, it could have been better. 50-50 for the finale.
Okay. Mommy, hold on. We have a caller from Paris.
Paris, good.
Yeah. We're gonna connect it now. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? We lost him. I think he's gonna call back.
Let's call back.
Hi Fred, if you're watching, please call back again. We lost you there. So mommy, continue.
So the dad of the brothers did his own part very well.
Yeah.
He's the mother now, and the mother have power on the kids most. Even if they want to advise this lady, we should include the mother into it, because I know the mother will be listening, might be beside her then, because I will never allow my child to go to any wedding that has no foundation.
You know,
There's no foundation in this one.
I think the lady did not do her own work very well, to be honest. She didn't do her own work very well.
There's something you said I would like to kind of like contribute to it.
Yeah.
You see, the you know that when you are courting, like, because from the story they dated for a year.
For 1 year.
For 1 year, and there's this need that she could have done some investigation.
Yeah.
Like, what are your aspirations? What are the future like? You know, what are your plans to see if we, you know, yes.
Hold on, we got a caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from France, Paris.
Oh, thank you for joining today.
What's your name and where you calling from? I'm calling from France, Paris.
Oh, thank you for calling in. So what do you have to say about this matter?
Yeah, I can sincerely support the idea of our mama in the studio and Nwachukwu, the senator show host. And if the foundation of the marriage is basically on lie, there is no point of continuing the marriage.
Yeah.
Either both sides. If the man or the woman started the relationship with lie. It's going to end with lie, and it will lead to destruction and absolute divorce. If the mother is supporting the marriage, the mother is doing it based on self-centered, or she's being selfish because of the age of her daughter. Maybe her daughter is coming out of age, or is thinking that there's no hope for her. She wants to encourage her to go into such marriage. She's not helping her daughter, rather than she's throwing her daughter into destruction. Because there's no point if there's no marriage with truth. And the Bible says, if the foundation is faulty, what will the righteous do? If the foundation of marriage is not solidified, which is not based on truth, it's not based on transparency, there's no point of going to it. No matter how people are going to laugh at you, what people are going to say, whatever people are going to castigate you with, it's better not pull it back. It is better for you to live a peaceful life than live in a marriage that's full of pieces.
Thank you very much.
My second, I wanted to ask a question along the line.
Okay.
Please, I want to know when we are saying that when sometimes in the other way, if you turn the coin to the other way around, there are some relationships that the man actually loves a woman and is desperate to get the woman because of the natural love he has for the woman. And he doesn't have any money coming in now. Does that mean the woman cannot finance the marriage based on better tomorrow? Or if they are both vision and aspiration, are tango, does that mean both of them cannot drive that process of marriage until the man started having something to follow and to build the marriage thereafter? That's my question. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, thank you. Watch and I'll answer your question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, for your question, I'll leave Ada to answer that.
Yes. Okay. For that question, now, like I said before, a man, if you are not ready, you're not ready.
Yeah.
Because okay, yes, the man is in love with the woman. So the question is, the man loves the woman, but very much, but he hasn't got the money yet financially to
time is ticking.
And to fund the wedding, but he truly loves her, and perhaps she has the money, but he hasn't. Is it his question that the woman, or just generally, like if he hasn't got the money, but now, but she can afford to fund it. You see, the question is this: it's not the wedding that is the marriage. It's not the celebration that is the union between two people. It's two people coming together to agree to become one. That is where the marriage starts. So the other thing is just the party.
Yes.
The other thing is just the celebration. It's just the merriment of these two people that have come together to unite. So therefore, if we haven't got the money, to announce it like we want to, but we love each other. Have you heard about something engaging or maybe family meeting in a quiet environment?
And
do what I have to do, because it's not the wedding, it's not the white wedding that is the marriage. The marriage is when the parents hand over. You understand? So if they can have a get together based on the fact that there's no money, and get together in a family, both family agree that we'll get married, but there's no money, you can make an introduction.
Yes.
You understand? And what the family give over their daughter, that is the marriage. Then other merriment can come together. That way, the woman or the lady is rest assured that this man is ready. So you're ready for the celebration, but you're not ready for the commitment. Then, you understand? So I mean, that is my contribution.
Thank you very much. Mommy, I'll come to you before I put my own contribution.
But it's not money that man is going to marry, or the woman is not money is going to marry. If you leave money aside and you know the meaning of LOVE, then you know what we call marriage.
Yes.
If you open your mind, this is my financial stand. All right. Explain everything into details.
Yes.
Whether if he is going to marry you, I can't.
On the face
Everybody will go his own way and find another person. But for you to trick somebody into a fake marriage,
that's not nice.
That's very bad.
Thank you very much, Mommy. And Fred, to answer your question, yes, if I'm the lady in question, if I have the money, I can fund the marriage.
Okay.
Without anybody even knowing that I'm the one funding the marriage. And before I can fund that marriage, believe me, I need to see that as a man, you're trying to do something for yourself. I need to see that you're the one that you're striving to get something for yourself. I'm not going to fund the wedding for a man that sleeps at home. I'm not going to fund the wedding for a man that sleeps and wakes up and complain every day. I have to see you outside on the street trying to look for a job. Even though if you don't have a job in 6 months, but I need to see you're trying to get one.
Something.
I need to see that, you know what, I can help. I know 1 or 2 people. Okay, let me see your qualification and let me see where I can help you from. But in case you have no qualification, you've got nothing. Okay, let's put qualification aside.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Let's put qualification aside. But at least, if you have the right to work, just go outside and get any job. A man has to provide for his family. You do your part, I do my part. But for me to fund the wedding for a man that is not ready to do anything for himself, that always complain, no, it's not going to happen. I hope this answers your question.
Hopefully, Mr. Fred. And another thing, I'm still going to talk a bit. You see, there's one thing that I've come to see.
Yeah.
You see, marriage, you know, women are seen, there's a saying that women are helpers to men. Now, in order for me to come into your life and help you, you have to be established first.
Of course.
I need to find something in you that I need to help you.
That we can work together
To
with.
rest on.
You understand?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So, if I am a helper, you must give me something to work with when I come to you.
Yes.
So a man that is not ready to leave the mother and the father, because for you to leave your mother home and your father home to take a wife, that means you are ready. So if you are not ready, then still that means you may not physically be living with your parents, but what it means is that you are not ready. You are still with your parents, so to say. You understand? So it's only when you are ready, he said, there will be a time where a man will, that time is when a man will be a time, a man will be ready.
Yeah.
So, and a woman is coming to help you. Say, for example, a man is cooking or a man is running a business, right? The woman is coming to help. And when a woman comes to a man and there's nothing to help him build on, that is what frustrates most women.
That's it.
Yes.
That's why when a woman takes that position, she's very frustrated. That's why you hear a woman will like, what are you doing? You're not a man. You are this one, this one. Because she's building, she wants to work. She wants to help you. But there's nothing to work with. Which is why I like, you know, when you said, it's not about the qualifications, aspirations.
That's it.
For life. What are your aspirations? What are your dreams? You understand? I may fund it based on what I see, like you said. I can see that you are ready to go out there. You are a hardworking man.
Okay.
Even if it's a conductor, you are doing it. Even if it's pushing the wheelbarrow, you are pushing it. You are doing cleaning job. Wherever you are there. I'm like,
love
you know
is
what?
love.
Yeah, before you know it, like, honey, you know, I saved up, you know, about 50,000, you know, maybe we can use it, you know. I've got like 5,000, maybe we can do it. You can see the man wants to do it, is even saving up towards it. With a little, then you can fund it.
Anyway, thank you very much. So, Mommy, I'm going to come to you. What advice do you have for this lady? Do you think she should go ahead with the wedding or just cancel it?
Let her wait for her time. Seek for somebody who is responsible.
I forgot to mention earlier that this lady in question is 39 years old.
Okay.
The lady is 29 years,
39.
still a young lady.
39.
No, 39.
39.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
That is why, you see, is that you see, that's where the mother is coming from, like you mentioned, that maybe it's because the daughter is, you know, the age is not on the side. So yeah, you could see the you know, of course, every woman.
So do you think the mom is right because of her age?
The mom is not. She might like a mother.
Yeah.
She maybe for how long she's been waiting for her to find a man. Finding a fake man, that's another problem.
It's worse than finding
a fake man. Somebody dressing up in the morning. I'm going to sit down in your friend company. Oh, it's another thing.
And another thing, if the man is willing and still truly love her, first of all, he wouldn't have lied.
He wouldn't have even lied about the 2 children outside.
He wouldn't have lied about his, you know, when you love someone, Come on, you are
Love
honest
is
with
truth.
them. Love, what is love? Love is truth. It's honesty.
And
You understand? So it's better, like you said, it's better to be single and happy, right? Than to be married and be miserable. Do you get it? So let her, what I would say, don't, my dear, don't because of your age and run into a deep water that you won't be able to run out. So take your time, because you are aiming for a longer, for better, for worse kind of relationship. So don't rush and jump into it and jump out within a couple of months.
You rush in, you rush out.
You rush, you rush
So
out.
what advice do you have for her? She should call it off?
Yeah,
Call it
what my advice would be, because sometimes some people generally, like, maybe it might not be able to know what to do, how to become, you know, sometimes again when somebody loves someone and they don't want to lose them, you understand, they might want to start lying, you know, just to cover up some things. Then later they're like, okay, I didn't want to lose you, because not everybody understand the concept of truth towards love. You understand? So if I mean, that's another way I'm looking at it. You understand that, you know, sometimes people can lie not because they want to hurt the other person, but because they don't want to lose them. You know, so if that happens to be the case in this, which she needs to really do investigation to find out if it's just a guy that maybe wants paper, want free accommodation, free money, free food on the table. If it's that kind of a person, I would say, my dear, wait. Like Mama said, wait for your time. The right man will find you. The right man will find you. But if you can see through him that he did what he did in order to keep you, you know, to have you around him, then I would say give him some space, and see how he's going to change, how he's going to improve in his finances, in his business, in his accommodation, how he can come up if like he's got 2 kids. So you see, in fact, you need to even try to find out how committed is he in that other relationship, that you are not just being used as a pawn to you know, because it sounds to me, I don't know, but it sounds to me like this lady is the one pushing the wedding. That's what it sounds to me. Maybe, that she's the one pushing
because
she's the one pushing it. The man is not pushing it. Yeah, she's looking to settle down.
That woman is just somebody just taking something to,
you know, from what she said to me, that's actually the guy that's pushing the wedding.
Of course, and that's what she would say.
My own advice for you is, say, it's not every marriages that divorce, that domestic violence is actually the cause.
No.
These are part of the reason why we have divorce everywhere.
Yes.
Because number one, you're thinking of going into a marriage with someone you don't even know. You've dated them for 1 year, and I can tell you, you don't know this guy. Because if you know this guy, you won't be finding out just 4 weeks
into the wedding.
No, in 3 months to the wedding, he's got 2 other children outside. And number two, you and this guy do not even have the same dream. You don't have the same vision. And let me tell you about something. When 2 people are in a relationship and you have different dreams, is either it pushes you forward or it draws you back.
Yeah.
That I want you to know very well. It's either it pushes you forward or it draws you back. So I want you to think about your decision very well. Do you want to be with a man that's going to draw you back, or a man that will push you forward? Same applies to men as well. I'm not just saying this because of her. Same applies to men as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to be with a woman that will push you forward or draws you back? So I want you to think about it. I know this guy is begging you, but at the moment we can only give you our own advice, but it's left to you
to make the
to
final
whatever
decision.
you want to do.
Yeah.
But it's to be unhappy a long time.
It's not worth it.
It's not something.
It's not worth it, my darling.
I will advise you to experience. Believe me, at 39, please, no one can write you off if God has not written you off.
People get married in 60s.
Don't write yourself off.
Yeah,
I saw a woman on Instagram. She was 50. She had no kids or anything. She just got married. Please,
a lot.
See,
Don't
so be
lower patient, my
darling. Your level.
Go down.
Everyone has their mate. There is something they call soulmates.
Yeah.
How many things do you and this guy even have in common? Please start by that. Start by thinking. What do we have in common?
Yeah.
Most marriages end up in divorce because they have nothing in common. Everyone just say love, 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 but believe me, they don't even understand the meaning of love. I used to say to people, before you can say yes I do, before you can say you love someone, that means you're ready to forgive this guy any day, anytime. You're ready to forgive this woman any day, anytime, irrespective of anything she would have done. That is love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is love is forgiving.
Yes.
Love is gentle. Love is honesty. Love is truth.
Love you with all your bones.
So let me tell you, you've been dating for 1 year. So where is the truth in this relationship? And you claim you love each other. But there, your dad is telling you the rightful thing.
Yes.
I'm not going to say your mom is not right. She's talking from a woman.
Yeah, from my own point of view.
But if I am a mother, I don't care if I've spent $1 million. Believe me, my daughter won't go ahead with our wedding.
Or if my daughter is 50 years old.
No, she's not going to go ahead with our wedding because I can't watch my daughter being miserable for the rest of her life. And say, it's better to be single than be divorced.
Yes, yeah, true.
You're not divorced because of domestic violence. You want to be divorced because the man is not responsible? Please.
Yeah.
Please. I tell people, run away when it's domestic violence, but it's not responsible.
And you can see, I mean, this is what, I mean.
You agreed to go into this wedding knowing that he's not responsible in the first place. So why do you want to divorce him later?
Why?
It's what you agreed to. Do you get what I mean? You've seen it coming. So why do you want to divorce him after some years? I tell women, when they can't take it anymore, I say, don't tell me you can't take it. You knew all these things already before you said yes. I do. What were you thinking?
Yes.
There's something that I've come to see. You know, when we meet people that don't have the same dreams, aspirations, visions with us, or their behaviors are different, we don't really like them. We think that we can change them.
No, you can't change anyone.
Time. You can't. So the only way out, if you think you can, you know, because you can't change the other person. The only person you can change is yourself.
That's it.
Now, changing yourself is, if you love the person for whatever reason you want to be with them, is changing your perception, your view on how you see who they are.
That's it.
Their flaws. They don't have money, or they don't. This is you now. We now create your own. You change your perception of whatever you see around the person, but trying to change the person, you can't. You can't make a man. And from the fact that she just finding out about the 2 kids means, I don't know. I foresee this lady, apart from this wedding that she mentioned. She's like a bank account, cash point
to the man.
She's a cash point to the man.
Cash point.
Yeah, she's a cash point to the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you very, very much for your advice, and I hope I know you're online, so I hope you can take 1 or 2 things from what we've all said, and I hope you will make the right decision. And please, I'm begging you, make the right decision. I'm begging you. It's very, very, I know it's going to be hard and difficult, but you will be glad that you made the right decision in years to come. Thank you for your advice. Anyway, to my next topic. This one, it's very, very interesting. I was talking to Mommy about it and you before we entered the studio. And there is a woman, let me just say there is a woman, right?
Yeah.
She called me 4 weeks ago. She got married. She said she got married 8 years ago.
Okay.
And the marriage is blessed with 2 children. A boy who is 6 years old and a daughter who is 3 years old. She said on the day of the wedding, there is this particular woman there on their wedding day that the husband introduces her as a family friend. And she believed the husband because this lady was very close to the other family. As in the husband family were talking, playing, you know, everyone introduced her as the family friend.
Okay.
So she said recently that the lady, no, not recently, for years, she used to come to their house to spend the weekend with them, even till the point when she got pregnant, she was the one that was there with her in the hospital and everything. She helped her with baby stuffs and everything. So there are times whenever she comes over to their house over the weekend, she helps in looking after the baby while she goes to work and everything. So now the baby is 4 years old. So she said she came like 3 weeks ago. She came 3 weeks ago. So she went to market to get some stuffs for the house. When she got to market, she realized that she left her purse at home. She came home to collect her purse. And then the husband did not know that she's already inside the house. She said, to be honest, that they weren't doing anything, but they were talking. And from the conversation, what she picked up, that she nearly passed out. And she said that, Josephine, do you actually believe that this woman has been coming to my house for the last 5 years and she is my husband's mistress?
Wow. That's a blow. Like somebody take a knife and stab.
She said that her son calls her husband daddy, uncle.
Whose son?
The mistress' son calls her husband uncle. But from their conversation, she heard that the son actually belongs to her husband. To his husband, I mean.
Yeah, to her husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was like, this is a blow.
Oh, more than blow.
This is a shock to me. So she said to me, Josephine, for the last 5 years, I've been looking after this lady and her son without knowing that she's my husband's mistress. She's been coming to my house to spend the weekend.
She's my wife mate.
She's been cooking for them, she's been doing everything for her. And they sleep together. And the one thing she asked me that she did not understand how this lady was able to cope seeing her and her husband together in the same room at night, while knowing that she is also the mistress. And she keeps coming every weekend.
That's polygamy now. So she can, so women can deal with it. Yeah.
So
as long as she's getting what she wants.
So she said all this while that
that's polygamy now.
She said all this while that this woman has been coming, so something has been going on in her house. I told her that she had a son who is 6 years old and a daughter who is 3 years old. So the mistress' son is even older than the daughter, because the mistress' son is 4 years old.
Boy.
So she said that when she got him that day and she heard all this, she just collected her son and the daughter. She left the house. That she's been staying with a friend for the past 3-4 weeks now. Now the husband has come begging. Now she wants to know if she should go back to the house or just stay away from the husband and cut the relationship, the marriage off. So she wants the public to advise her on what to do. So mommy, as the elder here, I'm going to come to you. What do you think this woman should do?
This is a very delicate issue, bro.
Very delicate.
The woman has two, the other one. Even the only one even older than one of his own too.
Yeah.
And the man is now begging.
Yeah. That he's sorry, he does not know what came over him.
Are they going to be living together in that house?
That I don't know.
But one question is the lady ready to have the mistress with her in the house?
She said
because immediately she accepts the pleading of the man, that means she's ready to be.
She said she's not ready.
Then where is the other day going to be with us?
The mistress.
The mistress with her
That's
child.
left to the husband to decide. After all, there is a place she lives. She only comes there every weekend.
Now, how do you know that relationship is going to stop there?
No one knows except the husband.
No way. I'm not a sister. No way. She has a child with her. The relationship will continue forever and ever. No way. So this is a but. He needs to. If he's ready to go back to his husband, he's ready to live with the but. Am I not correct?
Yeah,
the lady should be ready to live with the but, and this is a big but. Immediately you look at it and you feel crying. Oh, so I'm going to beat this man up or shoot him or do that. That rubbish nonsense will be beating, and the pain in that woman will be too much for her. It's too much. It's what you are seeing daily now. I don't know how she's going to cope. That's
At the moment, she says she's thinking of going to the council so that they can give her an apartment of house. That she does not think she wants to go back to that house.
My dear, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
So what do you think?
Maybe I will pick something out of it.
What do you think?
Yes, it's obviously a very delicate and very complicated one, but also very, it can be seen depending on how we want to see it. Now, this lady found out all these things at the end. Obviously, no woman would hear that, and so I wasn't surprised. She didn't even need to catch them doing some. Just the words is enough to just put you on the ground, But she survived it. Now, what I would say here is, what I see here is a man being, the characteristics of men.
Really?
Well, this is man being man. Can I touch down a little bit?
Yes, please.
Touch it.
Biblically and all that. You see, when we talk about polygamy, people tend to think that polygamy is a sin. That is the general view that I have personally come to see. That to be in polygamy is a sin because somewhere in the book of Genesis,
thank you, because I read it this morning.
So I'm going to tap into this a little bit because that is how I can get my guide. You may be a Muslim, but
they're even Christian.
But I'm going to look at it and also try to bring it closer to in a generic way. You understand? So now, when we look at the book of Genesis somewhere, where
25, something about 25.
So I think is the book is it 24 verse if I remember.
Yes.
While we are talking, I would quote it out so people can look at it. But what it says there is this, that a woman should leave a man should leave the father house and the mother house and take a wife.
Yeah.
Now, where the confusion is a wife.
It didn't say wives.
Yes, that is where we Christians we get it wrong, because it take a wife. You understand? That is where people now tend to think that is a wife, and then they become one flesh. You understand? Then they become one and one flesh. That is where we hold on to believe that is what is supposed to be one person to a man. Yeah. Now, somewhere in 1 Corinthians as well, somewhere there, he also said that, take a wife and, become one and all that. So this again, that is a place where we hold on to. But you see, if I say to you, go and take a shirt. If I want to go and put on clothes, I say go and put on something.
Yeah.
I won't tell you go and put on everything. I say go and take a shirt. So whether you go there and take a vest inside before the top, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying, go and take a shirt. Now, let's say, peradventure she's a Christian, and if we look down to the scripture, the reason why the people that we emulate, the leaders, the Moses, Abraham, Job, all of them, David, Job, King Solomon, King David, all of them, they took so many wives. Yeah. Because it's not a forbidden thing.
Yeah.
It's not forbidden. I know, that is my view. It's deep.
Because, I'm just quickly going to chip in. Even God, do you know what God called David? A man after my own heart.
Good.
In my heart.
You understand? Because, exactly. So, because he said, take a wife and you become one flesh. Now, what that simply means, become one flesh, is because when you take a woman, you have become one mind.
Yeah.
You must treat her like the way you treat yourself, because she's now becoming you.
Of course.
It doesn't mean one flesh means take one wife.
Yeah.
I will tell you that. You understand? So when they say you become one flesh, means the Bible is referring to the man, saying to the man, now this woman that you've taken has become you. That is the flesh. That is the one flesh. You become you. So anything you're doing you think like she will start to think like you, following you what you're doing. You get her involved in what you are doing. You love her like you love yourself. You provide for her like you provide for yourself. You understand? And because the people in the Old Testament, people in the scripture that we emulate today, they know these things. And that is why they took so many wives. Yeah. And remember, the Bible calls us helpers and not wife.
Sorry, are you telling me about the ratio?
The ratio.
The ratio of the population.
It has always been, and it still is. The
ratio of women is over.
Hold on, let me.
It has always been there, and it still is.
Let me quickly chip in something. So you are not against that a man takes so many wives, right?
No.
Okay. What we're trying to say, this man in question didn't do it right.
No,
You I was mistress, and you brings her to the house by calling her your family friend. After how many years?
I was going to come to that.
That means
yes,
there is no single respect
Yeah.
for the wife.
Yeah.
Even the Muslims, when they want to take wives, they will call you,
the consent
sit you down, tells
wife.
you, my dear, I want a second wife. In fact, you will even be there to bless the second wife on the day of her arrival. They won't just bring this. Say the Muslim this thing. They will let you know. They won't just bring her in. Mommy, even if they have the mistress outside, when they're ready to bring them in, they will let you know. They will let you know. That's one thing about them.
I see a man that is not. He obviously he didn't do it correctly.
Yeah.
You understand? He didn't do it right. Obviously, and you know, you have a woman in the house, you know, and you bring in somebody to pretend
to be your family friend.
To be a family friend. That's obviously heartbroken.
It is.
Let us, you know, look at that. That is really heartbroken. The man shouldn't have done that. You understand? So he would have like, you know, call her in and say, oh, you know, this is the situation. Now, another thing again that I see there is, you know, her question is, should I leave? You know, that she wants out. You understand? So another thing is, there are children involved now.
Okay.
You understand? But then children, having a child, that doesn't mean that you have to go there and sit and face heartache.
Thank you.
You understand? Because you have a child, then you have to swallow your pain and go there and suffer. Now it's about the man. You know, she needs to sit the man down. It's not about begging and the man begging her. It's about sitting him down and said, you know, so what is my position here? What is happening? You know, why did you not tell me this? For the 5 years?
Yes.
It's a long time. It's a long time because they could have poisoned her. If the other woman wasn't good, she could do anything to take the position. You understand? So that is the risk that the husband puts. Is it? Are they married?
First one.
8 years.
The first one is a wife.
Yes.
You know, so the risk that the man puts the wife is bringing the mistress in without the wife knowing who she is. So if that mistress was dangerous, you understand, it could harm her because she's already in the house anyway. Do you understand?
You know, there is something I used to say, and I'll keep saying it. We women, we are our worst enemies. Believe me. Because I don't see a reason why a lady will accept to go into a family house to stay there and pretend as a family friend. Where are your values?
Exactly.
Where are your values? Believe me.
Yeah.
You don't. See, I don't want to run someone's home to be happy.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I don't want to run someone's home in order for me to be happy. That's not right in the sight of God.
Yeah.
See, if a man wants to take you as a second wife, tell the man, if he truly loves you, to do it the right way.
Exactly.
Not by bringing you in, sneaking you to the house, and calling you a family friend. Where, lady, you lost it.
Where's your values? Yeah, true.
See, if a man wants to take as many wives as, if he has the power and the money and the strength to do so, why not go ahead? It's your life.
Yeah, but
I used to say things.
You should value yourself.
Until we women stop buying fake stories from men,
they'll keep selling it.
The rate of divorce,
they'll keep selling.
The rate of divorce will be high. the rate of divorce will be really, really high. Because the last time I treated an issue about why do men cheat, and the guest I brought said something to me. Who do they cheat with? Is it not women they cheat with? Obviously they're not cheating with themselves, they cheat with women, simply because women likes to buy the lies that men will come, my wife is this, my wife is that. If his wife is, tell him to divorce his wife and comes for you. But how could the man be coming to you, selling his wife to you in a bad way, and you thinking moving in their home is going to solve the situation or solve their problem? No. Until we stop buying the fake lies. Women lies as well, don't get me wrong. Women lies. But lady, you lost your respect, you lost your value. You know, if you want to get married to this man, tell this man, marry me the right way.
The right way,
Not
do
by
it right.
sneaking me in your family home. You know, think about the pain you're causing these other women. I say it to me, if you think men are the cause of our problem, then you're lying. Men are not the cause of our problem. We women are the cause of our problem. Because we've taken it upon ourselves to ruin others people's home just for us to be happy. Why do you want to do that?
Exactly.
Please, Obi, I'm begging you, I don't want a second wife. Please, I don't want. When you come across this video, I don't want a second wife for me. You say what you want, isn't it? Yes. I don't want a second wife, please.
Another thing again, like Mas just said, that because there are children involved in this thing, so it's like a lifetime thing, you know. Because she's the wife, she's the one with the authority, in the family. You know, if the man is now willing to understand that fact, you know, and separate, not that, because you can't separate the man from the other one now for life. You can't, because they are child involved. You understand? So the now is a very tricky and very difficult situation, because now if she leaves, she's leaving the husband with the other woman. You know, so she will be left out, raising her child by herself. Why the woman will be there raising her own child with the man? You understand? So I mean, another thing to look at is, okay, you know, can I fight? Do I have ground to fight for my place? Because this is my marriage. Yeah,
this is my home.
This is my home. You understand? Though there's child involved, it's a blessing. Yeah. You understand? But is my husband willing, to understand the situation and how I feel, and let that woman be, but I'll take care of my child. You understand? Like, put the other woman aside, because he's not married to her.
I asked her one question.
So that's what the Bible calls strange woman.
There is a question I asked
her. You want the lady to take the
to fight?
To take the other kids, that the other
the other son. No way, no woman is gonna leave her son for another woman.
No, the other woman wouldn't even leave her child.
Know, I asked her a question like, okay, your husband a question. How is your husband at home? How does he treat you and the children?
Yes.
And she said that he's a very loving man. I said, okay, that is something you need to put into consideration.
Yeah.
Before you leave.
Yes.
Your husband is a loving man. He provides for
everyone. Even though that woman is a mistress.
And even while she works, she still provides for her. That she doesn't even get to touch her own salary. I said, okay, you need to put some things into consideration before you want to leave. So think about it. Do you want to leave your home for this lady? You said your husband is a loving man. Agreed. He did what he's not supposed to have done in the first place.
The way he did it is wrong. Yeah.
He's a very loving man. Can you forgive him?
Yeah. And again, also consider it could be the pressure from the other lady. You understand? You know, some women can be very manipulative.
Yeah, that's the product of cheating anyway.
Yes.
So when you go out to cheat,
so,
expect anything. I say to men, when you go out to cheat, expect anything. Even the lady you want to cheat, you don't even know her intention.
Yeah. All right. I think let the lady now, when he's talking with the husband.
So do you think she should go back home?
Let go back to home with the two kids.
Yeah, because when you say two kids, who has the two other kids? Is it
the first wife? The wife. The other one is the one with the son is just a mistress, but the wife has two kids. Oh, we have a call in. Thank you.
Maybe.
Hello, good afternoon. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from France.
So what's your name, please?
My name is Fred Usawaru. I'm calling back from France.
Okay, thank you for calling in again.
This copy we are talking about is not actually complicated. It's a plain word. I don't see anything complicated about this.
Okay.
If I be in the woman's shoe, there's no point of forgiving the man. It's absolutely not reason to forgive the man. Because she has to save her life and the life of her children. Because whatever that makes that woman to be in that marriage for 5 years can also be easy for her to poison her and the children in order to keep the man. Even though the woman decided to come back home and the husband made peace, she is at risk.
Yes.
Either she will be assassinated or she will be killed by poison so that she can have control over the husband and his only son. So there's no point of pursuing that man or going back to that house. Let the man live on his own and this woman and the chick can live on his own. If the man loves the kids, he can decide to be caring for them from wherever she is. He has made a very blunt mistake for allowing a best friend to talk to a mistress living in the same abode for 5 good years.
They've known for 8 years. She was at their wedding.
So it was God that has been
some women are very,
and he kissed all this while. Even from now, the woman has to wash her back or else she will be bastard and poisoned.
Thank you very much.
There's no room to forgive them, no matter how religious you are or how holy you are. There's no point to forgive. Let them be on their separate page. They are not compatible. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contributions.
You know, like I said, this lady, this mistress in question was at their wedding. Even the family introduced this mistress as a family friend from what she told me. So this lady has been in their life from day one. So who do you think is the owner of the husband? Is it the mistress or the wife?
Or even say, how do we know that they were not dating before he...
No, she was at the wedding. The family introduced her. So who do you think is the wife here? Who do you think is the wife? The mistress or the wife?
Looking at the children, whose child is older?
The wife.
The wife one is older. She's the wife. She's the wife.
Okay.
She's the wife. She's the wife.
I'll be rounding up soon. Mommy, before I round up, what advice do you have for this woman?
This woman, 50%. She has the right to make her own decision about this thing.
Of course.
But if we are trying to help to advise her, maybe the lady is involved in the marriage now because she has got a child for the husband. You can't just put her away just like that. It's still part of the family forever and ever. I told you. So the next thing now is to sit the husband down. Talk everything over with him. This is the way I want my life to be. Then if the man says, oh, no, then he's ready to quit.
You advise her to go back home.
Go back home and discuss with the man. Or before going home, before going back, you must sit the man down, talk everything over with him. But if the decision favor her, let us stay. If otherwise, let us check out.
Thank you. Ada, what advice do you have for this woman?
Yeah, in a nutshell, I think because she's the wife, she has the authority to the man, to the family. You know, temptations can come in so many forms. Can come in so many ways. If not in this true mistress, it could be through domestic abuse, or it could be through different things. So I would, it's one of those things, challenges that come in one's life. Whether you find out 1 year, 1 week, 5 years later, you know, it's one of those big challenges that comes that one needs to face. And I mean, like you said, ma, you know, at the end of the day, we're just saying our own view. So she has to make the ultimate decision. So because, you know, I want her to, I would encourage her to look at it like one of those big challenges that just come to you. And how do I deal with, do I run away from it, or do I stand and face the battle? You know, so it's up to you. So I would say I think I agree with you. I mean, that is our own my own opinion. You know, go back home and sit your husband. If you can at least tick some few reasons why you need to stay between, if you say scale of 10, and you're able to tick up to 7 reason why you have to stay in that marriage, I would say stay and fight for it, especially if your husband agrees
Thank you very
to
much.
the woman to go as find her life, but why he take care of the child, because he has to take care of that child, belongs to the man. You understand? So if there is that, if there are that agreement, you understand? So don't leave your home because there's no deception. Yes. That's what I would say. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to say to you, thank you very much. And I'm going to say to you, you've known this lady with your husband for the last 8 years. Say, she's not your husband, mistress. She's the second wife. That I'm very, very sure.
Yeah.
She's not just the mistress. She was there at your wedding. Her son is 5 years old. Your daughter is 3 years old. She has always been there right from day one.
Yeah.
She's not new.
Yeah,
and I don't think your husband is going to let go. I'm going to say to you, if you know you're ready for a second wife, go back home.
Yeah.
And if you are not ready, the decision is yours.
Yeah.
But believe me, she's not just a mistress, she's your husband's second wife.
Yeah.
Because for your husband to have the God to bring her in,
Yeah.
believe me, she's not just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She is a wife. The only difference is you were given a ring, she wasn't given a ring. But she's your wife. If you're ready to
and who knows if there's some ring that is in her finger that you think is fashion ring, but it's not fashion ring.
Thank you very much. If they have the strength to take up a second wife, go back home, fight for your family. Let your husband know you won't be accommodating her anymore in the house. Let her find a place for her. But if you know you're not ready for this trouble, then please move on in life and let God say to it. And anyway, thank you once again, viewers, and thank you, Fred, for calling it today. That was a very good contribution, and thank you for coming today. I appreciate it. God bless you. And to my viewers, I love you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you same time next week. God bless you. Bye for now.
Bó ti yá gbogbo aláyẹyẹ pẹ̀lú ní pàtì àti ilé ìjọsìn ẹ fẹ́ ṣe polówó Heritage TV Heritage TV wọ́n bẹ nílùú London o Heritage TV wọ́n fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà o Heritage TV.
ẹ̀yin aráàlú London ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Heritage TV tún ti gbé àrà tuntun yọ o gbogbo àríyá yín pátápátá la ó máa bá yín polongo rẹ̀ jákèjádò gbogbo ayé ká máa ṣayẹyẹ ní London ká sì máa wò l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Nàìjíríà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti lójú kan náà bó jẹ́ lórí fídíò tàbí lórí photograph tó mọ́lẹ̀ yékéyéké Heritage TV ní bàbá o gbogbo àwọn ayẹyẹ yín bí ọjọ́ ìbí ìsìnkú àgbà ìgbéyàwó àjọ̀dún ilé ìjọsìn yín Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà ìlú London la wà United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560 Heritage TV àbálẹ̀tù ọmọdé làwó.
Greetings, my name is Abimbola Oni. I'm here to talk to you about the love of God. Today I'm going to be referring to Romans 2 chapter 4d, which says, don't you know that the love of God brings men to repentance? Basically, this Bible verse is just saying that the goodness and the favor and the love of the Most High God brings us to repentance. No matter where you think you've been in the past, no matter what you think that you've done, that you think that God can never love you or God can never provide for you, that's a lie of the devil. I'm saying this because a lot of times we've done things in our life that when we feel like we don't deserve the things that God has done for us, that is the love of God that's bringing you to repentance. Basically, you've been bad, throughout your youth or whatever, and then you ended up, with the best of everything, best of children, best of husband, best of home, best of job, and all the rest of it. And you're thinking to yourself, but I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. That is the repentance. That is the love of God being shown to you in spite of your ways. And that is that would convict your heart to want to love, to reciprocate the love back to God. So what am I saying today? The Bible says the love of God brings men to repentance. Today, turn back to Him. He loves you in spite of what you've done in the past. He's even forgiven you anyway. The Bible says that that he died for us while we were yet sinners. I believe that's in Romans 5:8. That while we were yet sinners, he died. He laid his life down for us. Today, just know that God loves you. He loves you more than you can ever imagine, and he's longing to be your friend. He's longing to show you how much He loves you. You've just seen a little bit of what He's done. He still has more in store for you. God bless you, and stay tuned.